What if I like bad comedy?
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Robots Enhanced Design Coronation Starscream. So here we are. And there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging right up front here. We got Starscream looking all screamy from Transformers, the movie Coronation Starscream. On this side, we have just the rest of that picture. On this side, we have the tray that the accessories sit in. Transformers up top, Transformers the movie. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, things and stuff and things. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have R.E.D Starscream. He has red. It works. It works. Totally works. But yes, here is Starscream, the latest in this current wave of robot enhanced design figures. So let's get in close here so we can take a look. Not at his chest, at the noggin. There's the noggin. You can see it's a pretty good screamy head sculpt. You got metallic work for the eyes there. You got the nice evil little smack. Yes. Can I help you? Yeah. You can see, you got the silver there for the nips. Got some nice gold there on the chest. Even some gunmetal grays in there. You got his null rays. The wings have the stripes, Decepticon symbols. The tips of the null rays have a little singe there. You got some gray, some blue toesies with some gray. Got the little fins here. These are just pegged into the side of his legs. So you can remove those if you want to. If you want them to be even cleaner, hey, you can just take those off. Hey, totally up to you. As always, it's yours. Displayed however you wish. Got the thruster heels. And these have some kind of weird thing going on. I don't know if that's supposed to be intentional or not. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I have no idea. And moving at the back, you just have some reds, some grays. Not 50 shades of gray, but you have a couple shades of gray. And that's the back of his head. Yes, hooray for backs of the head. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint up in there, all up in the head. So you do get some wiggly waggly. It takes a little bit to get the head moving, but you can get some wiggly waggly there. You can get some up. Squirrel! Can totally do that. Have him looking down. Head can rotate. Do the full 360. Arms can rotate. Can do the full 360 if you move the wings out of the way. Arms can move in and out. You got your bicep rotation. You have a double jointed elbow. You have a nice range of movement there. Wrists can rotate. You have a hinge that allows them to move in and out. You do have waist rotation. You do have an ab crunch that only goes about that far, really. If you remove his chest piece, which this is a thing a lot of them can do. If you remove the chest piece, you can get like all kinds of more ab crunchage, but then this can't really go anywhere, so that just seems like, yeah, I don't know what that design's all about, but hey, enhanced design? Not so much, but you know, the effort's there, just the execution is not great, but you can get like a click out of it, get a little bit of a crunchage going on there. But again, you have the rotation. Legs can go forward that far, back, about that far, outward, about that far. Thigh rotation, you have a double jointed knee. We're going to talk about his joints, by the way. Double jointed knee, so you get a nice range of movement there. Feet, his toesies anyway, can move up, they can move down, and you have some ankle tiltage. And the wings are on a hinge, they can move back, you can do that if you want to, hey, whatever you want to do. And they can also angle up on this hinge here, so you can have them a little bit more splayed out. And there you go. So now let's talk about something that is very off with this figure, and that is the joints. Now, the joints on all of these red figures have been, you know, kind of a softish plastic, so there's some play in there. There's some, you know, some bend, some flex, but on Starscream, there's a lot. I mean, like, the joints, like, the elbow joints, the knee joints, like, they just, like, look what you can do with his legs, like that. And even up in here, you can kind of feel it, just, it feels kind of gummy. Like, it's just, like, it's not solid. Also the wings are very bendy. They're not totally rubbery, but they have bend to them. This is not solid plastic, as you can see. It's just kind of like it's a stiff kind of rubber. And the null rays I think are the most solid thing on them. Just as fine. But as far as like his limbs go, just those joints are just really just kind of. They're gummy joints bouncing here and there and everywhere. Anyway, but yeah, there's just a little too much flex going on here with these joints. So when you're just trying to get them posed, you just feel these joints just kind of twist around and stuff, and it's just not a good feeling. I don't know. It's just not a fan. Not really a fan of it. It's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. You know, again, it's a bad thing because it's the overall feel of the figure. It just feels very it feels very wobbly. It just feels very wibbly wobbly. It doesn't feel solid, you know, but it's a good thing because, you know, hey, you can throw it around and, you know, it can take a beating. You're not going to risk breaking anything. You're not going to snap his wings because they're bendy. So it's like, yeah, you can just kind of chuck him around. And he can take it. He can handle it. You can just, hey, you know, see, look, nothing happened. But, so from a durability standpoint, I guess that's a good thing. But just from a general feel, it just, like I said, it doesn't feel solid. It doesn't feel sturdy. It just feels kind of gummy and not so good. I mean, like I said, the other figures have had these kind of joints too, but not as flexible as on this guy. Like, no, I don't know. I don't know. But now let's move on to his accessories. Of course, you have the null rays. They just plug onto the sides of his arm, as null rays do for the pew-pewing and bang-banging and all that good stuff. We do also get some effects parts for his null rays, done in a purple. A lot of rubbery again. A lot of rubber going on here. It's a little stiffer at the base, but like up here, it's little flexy. But you can plug these onto his null rays like so, and the null ray connection is actually strong enough, so you have to kind of turn his arm. Which, granted, that's how he would shoot them anyway. So just turn his arms up, plug the other one on, and you know what we can do? Do you know what we can do? You know what we can do! We can do a big old double screamer! Oh, my foot. Okay, so we can just remove these. Hey, things you can do. Things you can do. You do also get some optional hands on the ones that are on him right now, or just the closed fists. But you do get a pair of displayed out open hands. And swapping the hands is very easy. You just pop the old hand out, pop the new hand on, and there you go. Now he's like, hey! Hey, you over there. What are you doing? Come here! Come here! You know, you can do that. Just be creepy. Just be all kinds of creepy about it. Starscream is a creepy dude, by the way. I mean, that's pretty common knowledge. He's just creepy. He's just a creepy dude. But of course, this being Coronation Starscream, he does come with his coronation parts, so that we may have some bad comedy, more so than there's already been in this video. But hey, a little bit more. Who's it gonna hurt? Who's it gonna hurt? But yes, we get his crown. Not really gold, it's kind of that, you know, kind of like a spicy mustard color there with the red. Get the shoulder pads, and you get the cape. We get some soft goods. There's an actual piece of cloth. A nice purple cape. And we can put all this on him. The easiest way I found to do this is to remove his wings, and they're just clipped right on. So just pop his wings off. I just find that's the easiest course of action here. So what's going to happen here is you have this post right here that's going to plug into this port right here on the backs of his shoulders. And these are flexy as well, so they will work with you. Now you do want to take the cape and just hook that onto that post like that. And then it helps if you just kind of get the arm up a little bit and then just kind of flex it all about. And get that, oops. Get that in there. Now it wants to fight me. You know why? Because the camera's on. Any other time I've done this, it's worked just fine. But now, of course, the camera's on and it wants to fight me. Because that's just the way. That's just the way. There we go. We got that one on. We knocked his null ray off. It's okay. But let's do the same thing on the other side. Second vest. Guess what? It's just like the first. So just get that on here. And also an extra bit of articulation I forgot to mention is you do have a little bit of forward and backward movement there on the shoulder. A little bit there, which will kind of help you get these shoulder pads on. So just wrap this around, just kind of get it all flexed about. Get that plugged in. Plug it in, plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. There we go. I think we got it. We got it. We got it. Hooray! Okay. So we got his cape on. And now we want to kind of raise all this up. Like that. And then we can put his wings back on. If you want the cape in front of the wings, you can totally do that. That's totally up to you. You know, I mean, I can show you how it looks. But you can, if you want to, have the cape sitting in front of the wings. It's an option, and hey, options are good. Do what you want, display it how you want. That's a look you can go for as well if you wish, or if you want, you can just kind of raise all this up, get up over his head, make sure all this clears, and then you can plug the wings on, and that way you can have the cape hanging behind the wings. Of course, takes a little bit of manipulation here of things. Here we go. Come on, work with me, man. Work with me. There we go. And you can have that going. So, totally up to you what you want to do there. How you want to orient that cape. Put his null ray back on. Get back on there. Get back on there. There we go. And then, of course, we put his cape. I mean, his cape. That's not a cape. That's a crown. Put his crown on. Put a crown on his head. The cape goes on his back. And there we go. And we have Starscream looking all regal. It's lovely. Oh, so lovely. He looks like the bot who would be king until he got reduced to a pile of ash. But hey, we all have our journey, you know? But it's pretty good looking. I can work with it. Not too bad. Not too bad. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with the red Optimus Prime, and as you can see, he's a bit taller than Optimus Prime. Yeah, scale on this line is not a thing. Guys who should be short or tall, guys who should be tall or short, I don't know, but hey, it is what it is. And here he is with Earthrise Starscream, since he'll be getting a Coronation version in the future. And here he is with his BFF Galvatron. Best friends forever. And here he is with Megatron and Soundwave. So you can see how those three look together. And again, it looks like Starscream is the tallest. Which, yeah, I don't know. Now, in all fairness, in the case of Rodimus Prime, you know, when he became leader, he got taller. So maybe when Starscream was about to, take the throne, he gave himself some platform shoes or something to kind of boost his height a little bit. I don't know, but hey, it is what it is. So, there you go. So there you have Red Starscream, and yeah, he's okay. He's just okay at best for me. He looks great. I mean, he's a nice G1-y looking Starscream, no problem there. He'll look great on the shelf, look great on display, but just the joints, man, the joints are just they're too rubbery. They're just way too rubbery. And when you're posing him, just nothing feels solid, things are just kind of twisting around, and it's just, things are twisting and then springing back, and And that is my professional opinion, but again, he looks great. I'm not a fan of those joints, and it just kind of brings the figure down for me, unfortunately, but it is what it is, so there you go. Now, these red figures are Walmart exclusives, so check your Walmarts, check walmart.com. Of course, for all your other Transformers needs, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com, as always linked in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Robot Enhanced Design playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Robot Enhanced Design Coronation Starscream, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, boom in your face. Who disrupts my coronation? Coronation, Starscream? This is bad comedy. Megatron? Is that you? Well, yeah. What, are you blind? Oh, well, I mean, I was just expecting someone else, but technically still you? Anyway. And then he would destroy me and say something clever. Ah, well, I can still do that. Ah! I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.